Hi patrons. I am getting ready to paint my 50-minute painting, and I thought it would be fun to have a live audience here to talk to me while I paint my 50-minute painting. So introduce yourself.
Saoirse. Billy.
And we all know who I am.
Yes, we do. So anyway, I'm going to set the camera up and we are going to start painting. I'm going to have a timer going and these kids are going to give commentary while I paint.
Ready, set, go. So, what you starting with?
Hey, don't touch this. It wobbles the table.
Can we start over?
What do you normally start out with whenever you
I already.
paint?
Oh my gosh. I asked my question.
Yeah, this one Maliki just asked. What am I starting with? I am starting with my favorite mix. That is Perylene Maroon and Sap Green. And I think what I'm going to do is pretty much this color, the whole painting, and maybe put in a little bit of Indian yellow to kind of give like a little glow to it. That's my plan, but plans could change as I get a little bit, don't put it on the table, as I get a little bit deeper into the painting, things could change. I don't know yet. So to answer your question, yeah, the color is a green and a maroon, or maroonish red together. It makes this kind of a glowy brown color.
At one point, will you use just another color or just those two colors for the whole painting?
My plan is to use these two colors for pretty much the whole painting. But as I get into it and I start developing it a little bit more, I might change and might add more colors in. I'm not sure, but the plan right now is just this color with a little boost of yellow.
Have you ever had a really hard painting before?
Oh my gosh, yes. Almost every single painting almost every single painting has a difficult place in it that I hit where it's like, oh my gosh, that's a problem that I got to figure out. Because I learn something new with each new painting. So yeah, the difficult paintings happen a lot.
What was your most biggest painting?
Probably the biggest painting I did was the two big paintings in the Immerse series. They were 72 inches by 48 inches. So that's like 4 feet by, I don't know, 5 feet, something like that.
What was your smallest painting?
Gosh, the smallest painting?
It's probably this one right here.
Maybe 4 inches by 4 inches.
It's probably like that size right there.
We're recording right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, hon.
I brought the eraser too, just in case.
Thank you.
And there's 100% proof that this is definitely live.
Is it?
Yeah.
Some emergency razor blades.
Hey, Allie,
Yeah.
did you do a test to make sure it's not like focusing, hyper focusing?
I don't know. I think so. I think it's good.
You should probably stop it.
No, I can't.
Maliki.
I can't because I can't stop the timer.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't stop the timer.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
it is low.
Again, another proof that it is live.
This is true, Maliki.
Yeah.
This is true.
So have
Just
you
more.
ever had a painting where you didn't outline it first, or?
Like where I just start the. Oh yeah. Yes.
Probably like this one right here. Like this one right here. Yeah.
Yeah, like where you don't outline.
Right, where I
Yes,
just
that's
kind
exactly
of
what
put.
this
Yeah, that was one that I didn't. outline. There are some when I do some of the fun, like I call them subconscious ones. Those are just.
Yeah, you need your whole series with subconscious ones.
Yeah, that was just kind of going with whatever the paint was doing and letting a face just emerge out of nothing.
I gotta say, those are nice. Those are very abstract. Anyway. I was gonna say something. It's not funny. Been kind of quiet, Phil.
Pesky little. We can have quiet time.
So how many paintings do you think you've
done? Like in my life?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 1,000.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Those are good questions.
It's also a good question. So yeah. I'm excited for the 2022 recap. It's coming up.
Yeah, that'll be fun in
Yeah,
a couple months here, for sure.
Like 2 months. We'll be doing the recap.
So right now I'm just getting kind of the basic shadow on her face.
You know what you need?
What?
You need some of those like 10 seconds, 1 minute, 10-minute challenges. We gotta paint. You get to paint paintings. But I don't know. That would be a lot of panels.
Yeah, I could do it. I mean, it would
You
be
could do it
more
on
loose. It would be more loose.
Yeah, you could do it on watercolor paper.
Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
10 second, 1 minute, and 10-minute challenges.
Sometimes doing a painting in less time, you actually get a better painting. That's more spontaneous. Because you don't have time to overwork it. You just kind of get it down.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot when I'm painting. I'll sometimes watch the video back, when I'm editing, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, why didn't I just leave it at that stage? It was so much better early on.
Yeah.
And then I overworked it.
I can see that happening in some cases.
Let me get my bigger brush here.
I have a
I like the way you shape it.
You like
really
it?
good question.
The way that I did like the shape so far? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a good question.
Yes.
Normally, whenever they have tattoos, do you normally put the tattoos, or do you don't put the tattoos?
It depends. If I think the tattoo is going to work with the painting, then I'll put it in. But most of the time I don't paint the tattoos, just because I like it like a little more simple.
Have you ever painted tattoos on them?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I ever have. Now that you ask, I really don't know. I don't think I have. A little bit of yellow in here. Do you see the like yellowy glow? Let's see. First of all, before I do that.
Have you already added the yellow?
What, hon?
You already added the yellow?
Not yet.
But you just said yellowy glow.
Well, I was going to, and then I thought, well, before I do that, I want to get some of my darks in here.
I probably should have paid attention.
No. I just want to get a little bit more of the darks before I start putting yellow in.
I just noticed your water container's probiotic yogurt.
Yeah. Pretty much
What's
that's my container that I always use. The
Why?
yogurt containers. Because we have a lot of them.
This may be a little off topic, but why is probiotic yogurt so much thinner?
I don't know. I think it's just the brand that's thinner. Like Greek yogurt is what we usually get.
Mhm.
And Greek yogurt is very thick, like
Mhm.
sour cream. And the probiotic yogurt is more like just regular yogurt, so it's just not as thick as Greek.
So do you still have your projector when you do it, or do you just try?
I did a transfer for this one. Sometimes I do a projector if it's like a bigger painting, but I just did a transfer for this one.
Yeah, because whenever you had these big paintings, I would always I would always be like I would be out. I would be in my bedroom, and you would just be like, okay, I'm shutting off the lights.
Yeah.
And then I would have to close my door, and
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we'd always play a game related to that.
Yeah, whatever the situation is, you guys made it into a fun game.
Yeah, the vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner we also did.
What was that one? I don't remember that one.
We'd always jump on a bed and pretend like the vacuum cleaner's about to, like...
Oh, like if I'm vacuuming or if Dad's vacuuming
Yeah.
and you guys like turn it into like a big vacuum escape thing.
Yeah. Well, we all know the main question that we should all be asking, and that is, who is the person that you are painting?
Oh, this is Allison. And she is the model that, the painting that's on the cover of my book. And sadly, you guys know this, she passed away last week. And that's actually why I'm painting her, is this is going to be a little memorial portrait for her. I'm doing this in honor of her life.
So when did you guys first meet?
I met Allison. When did I meet her? Oh, she was in school with Neve. Middle school, I think it was, with Neve and some of high school.
Yeah. Middle school
And
days
that's how I
always
met
go
her.
real fast.
And she's the granddaughter of Bill and Patty, our best friends. And her aunt is Millie. You guys know Millie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep. So that's how I met her, is through their family. But I think the first time I actually met her in person was when she was in school with Neve in middle school.
You know what? I think Photoshop is your big friend. Now, Photoshop's my big friend because I can, always edit pictures and make them very realistic.
Oh, really?
Such as, like, putting a plane in, like, a bad situation, but not really a bad situation, like landing it on top of a building. We all know that's very realistic.
Yeah.
And then putting the helicopter on the runway.
And I like to use Photoshop for like resizing my pictures and getting them touched up and stuff for my website and for Instagram and all
I like
that.
Photoshop. And I feel like I'm one of the, I don't know, I feel like kids aren't supposed to know how to use Photoshop, but, it's kind of a hard thing. Like,
Is it?
yeah.
It's not as easy
I
for
can
kids?
just barely use Photoshop enough to have fun.
Okay. Well, you'll get better with time.
And I think in high school you can take a Photoshop class.
Yeah, you can. Finn took Photoshop in high school and he really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Whenever you're painting someone, what is the hardest part? Or like the hair or, any of that?
I think each painting has its own difficult things about it. Sometimes it's the hair. Sometimes it's the lighting. Sometimes it's the mouth or the nose or something's just not working out right for whatever reason.
Yeah, I was about to say the one of Kiki and
Kiki,
The three kids that I painted last year.
Yeah, the three. I thought you said that Kiki's hair was one of the hardest.
It was hard. Yeah, it was kind of hard because I had never painted hair like that before.
Yeah.
Kind of like frizzy black hair. I'd never painted it, but it took a long time to do. It took a long time to paint, but
I think it looked nice.
yeah, I liked it. I liked how it turned out, but there was a lot of difficult things in that painting.
Yeah, my hair is gonna be difficult if you ever paint that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Sometimes like frizzy hair is the hardest because it's straight hair is the easiest, I think. Curly hair like this can be kind of fun because this is more going to be like silhouetted. So it's just like the outline of the hair. little bit of highlight on the top, but sometimes if it's frizzy, that's the hardest thing.
In 10 minutes, that will be half your time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys give me my reminders on my time too, because
Right now you're at 35 minutes.
oh my. No, there's 35 minutes left.
Oh. Yeah, 30.
But yeah, it's not.
Which means we've gone through 15 minutes.
I remember you saying that Layla's hair was really hard.
Yes, her hair was frizzy. Yes, it was, and it was hard. Because it was stringy and frizzy. That was so difficult.
When did you start using Aquaboard?
That is a good question. I started Aquaboard in 2006, 2007, around that time. Finn was, I'm going to see how Finn, this will help you place that. Finn was about 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old. And that's when I started.
How old was Neve?
Neve would have been, okay, now you're asking me a hard question. Okay.
Don't know.
Neve was in 6th grade. So
About 11.
she was, yeah, maybe 10 or 11.
11. I'm in 6th grade. And I'm 11.
Yeah.
Unless she was 12 and she was in 6th.
Yeah, it depends on where the birthday is at, where your birthday falls, like what
My
what
birthday's
age.
in June, so I start.
And Neve's is in May.
School.
Yeah.
Speaking about birthdays and time, not birthdays, sorry, grades and time, middle school goes by really fast.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Now this is like frizzy. See how this is kind of frizzy in there? So
Like
I'm
the
gonna
first-
just make this. How's that doing? It's still recording. Okay. Where is my? Okay. Well, that's what it is.
I
Okay.
was thinking about doing volleyball for the. I was thinking about doing sports for middle school
Oh, that'd be fun.
because but I can't because you have to get a paper signed in on the 29th.
Oh shoot.
And Gwen was gonna ask Mom.
Well, maybe they'll let you in late.
You have to have a sheet of paper signed.
So
Okay.
yeah.
$150 for a whole family in JP2 to
Oh,
do
wow.
winter
What's
sports.
today?
Speaking
That'd
about
be fun.
photos,
So I
the
can know all the
31st.
people's
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah,
Those
that'd
are
be.
all the people I'm going to high school.
No, you're not. Oh yeah, same. When did you learn how to use Photoshop?
I learned Photoshop. Gosh, I mean early on, probably in the 90s, because I was having to
So you use
get my pictures cropped.
ancient Photoshop. I can't believe there was Photoshop in 1990.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it was like the first generations
I
of
bet
it.
it was.
Yeah, but yeah, that I used it to just size my work.
I bet it cost a fortune.
Actually, it was like better than it is now. Like now, you have to
You have
buy
to,
the
you-
subscription every year, and used to you just bought it one time and then that
the
lasted you
disc.
forever.
Yeah, the disc is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have to get Photoshopped. I just disc loaded it online.
Let this. I'm just gonna erase out some of these distracting pencil lines.
So yeah, you can say that I cheated to get Photoshop.
How did you cheat to get it?
Dad did the he downloaded it onto my thing. What?
We have it. I have to pay a fortune for it.
No, you have the other one.
We have the old one, our old version of it. That's on this computer.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm really good at using.
Oh, yeah, me too. That's the one I'm used to. Okay, just getting those pencil lines out of there.
That's really cool how it came together, Allie.
You like it?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna start really trying to build some of this.
The details.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do this.
It's so gross.
Get some glow in here. I'm seeing like,
What do you call it? It's what is
see
it?
there's like a yellow glow-ish in there, so I'm just gonna get this around.
There's a word for it when it's got glow. It's
What is it?
ambience, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta give it some ambience.
I think in here it's kind
Not
of,
much yellow on the one side.
and then I see, I'm just gonna kind of,
You might be able to
Flood
fade
this.
it though.
yeah, I'm gonna flood it out.
Wait, are you gonna be using your
I
blade
think,
today, or do you not even have time for that?
Aunt Allie,
Oh, yes.
how long do you think you've been painting?
Well, I got 30 minutes left,
Yep.
and I
you
started
just
out with
gone
50.
20 minutes. You just lost 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm 20 minutes in, so I'm not to my halfway point yet, but I almost am.
I mean, like,
So-
when
It's
did
not
you
looking too
start
bad,
your
though.
painting career?
Oh, okay. Well, now what's the question again?
When did you start your painting career?
I started, gosh, should I say I started in high school? I mean, I started painting when I was in high school, but I got out of art school in 1995. So,
Well, how long have you been interested in art?
well, I think like early,
Ever
like
since you were
middle
a kid?
middle school, probably your age. But no, even younger. Like I remember like in second grade, third grade, I was always just loving to draw.
And-
I loved it.
Did you ever?
And I used to make little magazines, like little fashion magazines.
Yeah. Did you
Like in
ever?
third grade, I remember doing that.
That's
Wait,
what my sister Claire loves to do.
Yeah.
Wait, but mom.
Yeah, Claire reminds me a lot of me too, like that. She's very artistic. She's very creative.
I'm not very good at arts and crafts, but
You kind of are. I think you are.
Well, another thing is, did you ever expect to get this far in art?
I guess. No, it kind of happened over the years as I worked harder and harder. I just kept getting better and better at it. I did lots of other things before, and while I was trying to make it with my painting. I did like upholstering, and I did what else did I do?
Wait, isn't upholstering when you-
Murals, that kind of thing. I'm gonna get like a little bit of dry brush in here and do
Aunt Allie,
some of these darker things. Yeah, hun.
we have some of your first paintings in our basement.
I know you do. It's so cool.
Mhm.
Because your mom's always been one of my biggest fans.
And
So, yeah, I always,
another thing is, I'm almost your level 11 patrons.
yeah. Malachi's my biggest fan now.
Yeah, I'm such a high level. The level doesn't even show up
but
on the thing.
But Maggie was one of my biggest fans early on. Very much. So I'm just kind of getting the darks into this hair. I want to be kind of done with this hair.
Because the air is gonna catch you off guard. Oh, you're pretty much. If you're rounding, you're about rounding. Not
Oh
really.
gosh, I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, you're pretty much at
I'm
halfway time.
gonna be like those cooking shows where it just gets more and more intense as it gets.
And then they fail something at the very end. Man, I have to restart.
Yeah, like the whole cake falls or something. It's like,
Or it's like they add too much salt.
oh
and
my
then they have to
gosh.
restart the
We
whole
were
thing.
watching, wait, Maliki, we were watching this really, like, amateur cooking show called Nailed It. Like, if you've ever watched it, it's
Oh,
very amateur.
I've seen it. Oh, you
And
mean where
this
they?
one guy put salt instead of sugar into his cake.
Oh no.
Oh, so you mean they purposefully mess up?
It sounds like he just made a mistake. Like he probably wasn't familiar with the kitchen, and he just thought that's what it
None of
was.
them know how to cook. That's the whole point of it.
Oh,
Oh,
so
okay.
they grab people that
Okay.
don't know how to cook and then try to make them cook.
And he accidentally grabbed this salt container.
Oh shoot!
Well, always
Oops.
dip your finger in there
Did
and
he
taste
did he
it.
realize it, or did he serve it and they were like, "What?" They spit it out.
They didn't spit it out.
Did they?
He
I
didn't
can't-
realize.
I just can't even imagine what that would taste like.
Ooh, I can't wait to taste this guy.
That would be horrible.
Ooh, let me lick this spoon. Yeah.
That'd be so horrible.
It would be like one of those things like,
Salt,
Dad.
you know how potent salt is? I mean, that would just be terrible.
like it would be like, hey mom, can I lick the spoon? I wish I didn't like that spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It's finally fading.
Yeah, Allie.
Yeah.
Have you ever read the book Kateri Tekakwitha?
Mm-mm. Oh, the Saint. I haven't read the book, but I read about her life before.
She's one of my favorite saints.
Ah, she's so amazing, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
She had really bad skin problems because of a disease that she had. Right?
Smallpox.
Smallpox, right? Okay, yeah,
And
smallpox.
her little brother, father and mother died.
Oh.
Wait, which one's the?
But when she was on her deathbed and she was dying, all of her scars went away and her skin became perfect. It was like one of the miracles that happened right before she died.
Wait, so did she not die, or did she just?
She
Do you
died,
know
yeah,
the
she
Indians
died.
they have a big shelf in the closet that they put little children in to sleep. It's like the bed.
Okay, no, I didn't.
So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah, the little papoose thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, another thing is, wait, which one's the saint that did the Divine Mercy Chaplet? Is that Faustina?
Yes.
I like Faustina.
My favorite one, she's not a saint yet, I don't think. It's Mother Angelica.
Wouldn't it be sister?
Yeah, I don't think she's not a saint yet, but.
Well, would she be a sister?
Yeah, no, she's just saying, Saoirse's just saying no, she's a mother, because she started her own order.
I just, for some reason, I just love her so much.
Do you know who Wilhelmina is? The founder of the sisters that my mom works
no,
with.
I don't know. I don't.
She died
When did she die?
a while ago. She was really old. Her name was Wilhelmina.
Oh my goodness. It kind of sounds like Philomena.
Yeah, I know, that's what I thought.
Wait, you're past halfway time.
Oh my goodness.
You got 20 minutes if you're
Ah!
Yeah, Allie.
23.
Yes, babe.
What happens if you
No,
finish
we're
early?
If I finish early?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. That would be a great victory.
What do you do after that?
But we all
Well,
know.
then it's done, and then I call the painting done. Because I'm doing this painting for a challenge. The challenge is a 50-minute portrait challenge. So we have to do a portrait in 50 minutes. And that's what I'm doing. And that's all the time I get. So if I get it done earlier, that would be amazing.
So once it's 50 minutes and it's up, is that like you can't do anymore?
Right? Hands off. Just
Yeah.
like those cooking shows.
Yeah, or like
Hands off.
or like typing class when you always got those kids that keep typing after the teacher says stop on the time things.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you always got those kids who
Yeah.
like to cheat. And then they,
The cheaters.
and then they put like 500 more words per minute than they actually were.
Does the teacher ever catch them?
Yeah.
Oh, really? And then what happens?
And then they usually get to have to sit at this back table and use their Chromebook.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds bad. Well, that's why I have the timer here. So there's no question.
Yeah,
There's the timer.
I'm not the best typer, but I can still type.
How many words per minute do you think?
I
you could
usually
do?
I average at 27, 28.
Okay, good. That's pretty good for a 6th grader.
Yeah, that's really good for a 6th grader compared to Layla.
Well,
She's got 29 words per minute, and
Really?
she wants to be a deputy. And she has to practice her typing, so she plays keyboard games.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
helps.
like the one that we play is called like Nitro Type or something. It's everybody tries to type their fastest because you're trying to race someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game that we played, it was like called like Chickpea or something, and it had this goat that was like,
Yay-ho, we're gonna learn how to type!
and then you would have to, and it was just
Well, my
gross.
sister plays them, and she does the race one. The
Yeah,
cars.
and it gets you faster and faster. Yeah.
The race one, she probably plays Nitro Type. I mean, everybody plays that one. Schools use that all the time, I think. That's the real way to motivate kids to play, to type, is just make them play racing games.
And Allie,
Yeah, hun.
do you think you've ever painted a picture of me?
Have I painted Philly yet? I don't think I've painted Philly yet. I've painted Layla.
You've never painted Marta
I've painted Gwen.
and Adelaide.
I've painted Claire. Have I painted Adelaide? I don't
Oh,
think
yes.
I've painted. When did I paint? Oh yeah, I
We
did
have a
paint.
picture in
I
the
did.
basement.
I painted Adelaide. I painted Marta. No,
No, you've
No.
never painted Marta.
I haven't painted Marta.
No, I've never seen your work.
Well,
You've never painted
I
Fiona
think
either.
I think I have not
You have.
painted
She
Marta
has
or
painted.
Philly. Oh, I need to put that on my to-do list, don't I, Philly?
What, paint Juliet?
No, paint Philly.
Oh.
Juliet.
Because I painted
Is it?
all of her sisters except for her and Marta.
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom.
So go ahead and go.
Be right back.
I'm just wondering, is
Hey,
this supposed to be
give
a
me my
whale?
spot back when I get back.
Is it supposed to be a whale or like the things with the more stars?
Narwhal.
What is it?
It's a narwhal.
Oh,
Anyways.
that's what I was talking
Okay.
about.
So
Now I gotta get the eyes in here.
this is probably off topic, but isn't today like my basketball practice, the 31st?
I don't think. Oh, is that your first basketball practice?
Oh, Aunt Allie, my sister's
Uh-oh.
first winter soccer game starts at 11 p.m.
I just don't even understand that. She was telling me about that. Like, I just.
like, seriously?
Yeah. That's
Aunt Allie,
so
haven't
crazy.
you done work for my mom for her vestments?
Yes, I have a painting that I'm actually working on right now.
Isn't
That I'm
it
getting
like
ready to
the
This
paint.
one right here?
Isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't
Yeah.
it the one where Jesus is carrying the cross?
Yeah. That's the one I'm going to be doing next for her.
I remember the other one you did. It was like,
She's got a Mary and a Jesus, I remember her bringing over.
yeah, with like the clouds and stuff. I've been trying to do those clouds for years and I still can't get them as good
Really?
as yours.
Well, Aunt Allie's also like an adult.
So,
and a professional.
see, I tried doing
Yeah,
the
it takes a
clouds.
while to figure it out.
I've been trying to do the clouds. I've done it more.
Saoirse, you're glad you can do that. I can't make a face. I'm not very artistic. The most I can do is an American flag, and I can't even make straight lines.
Can if you do a ruler.
Oh no, I've tried that. It still doesn't work. Somehow, a ruler.
Okay, just tilt this up just a little bit
It just doesn't make any sense.
to kind of get the.
So whenever you mess up, do you try to save it or are you just like, no, you can't do it?
Like right now, I have 18 minutes left.
Oh.
When I mess up, the good thing about this painting surface that I'm on is I can just scrub it out
With your finger? Or like
with a brush, with a wet brush. You can just scrub it right back out.
Are you gonna leave that one part in the middle of the head white?
Yeah, that's like the highlight. Once that dries, it'll look more.
I'm back.
Let's see here.
I'm back.
Hey.
And
I'm
now
still
you
on
pretty
my-
much only have 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's really getting down to the wire.
No, she's got 18,
17.
17 and a half.
Oh, it's getting.
That's not 17 and a half.
I'm running out of time. I'm
Oh,
running
this
out of
one-
time. What am I gonna be able to do?
Your painting almost looks exactly like the, what's it called, the edit thing.
Yeah.
Edited.
So, what kind of things do you like to draw, Philly?
I don't draw a lot.
You don't?
No. Unless it's like an owl. An angry owl.
Oh, you like angry owls?
I mean,
I just draw dogs.
I just draw random things.
I
I
do.
put a bunch of dots on a piece of paper out of nowhere and I just connect them and then I draw.
So you're kind of maybe an abstract artist. A little bit of an abstract, maybe.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that is.
Like
I've done
you draw
abstract
things that are
art
more just
in your mind.
not exactly like something real, but something more imaginative.
Isn't there like a painting in Canada
You
that's
mean
like
like
3
a dog
lines?
that has monster teeth?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, isn't there
I
like
was
this?
trying to do connect. Oh, you speak.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you know, in Canada, don't they have like a picture that has 3 lines and it's like $40 million or something? It's literally just 3 black lines.
Oh, I have no idea. There's all kinds of crazy stories like that coming out all the time of
But-
artists that are
How?
just doing crazy stuff and it gets zillions of dollars.
It's like 3 lines.
It's called postmodern art.
But how? Like, I don't.
It's more about the gimmick of it, not
Like
so
the
much
Mona
about.
Lisa, I could see why that's like $64 trillion.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
the 3 lines on a piece of like a board that size is not worth $40 million.
Yeah.
I could like your kid could do that for you. Draw 3 lines.
Right. Right.
I feel like people just buy it for the fun of it or the
Yeah.
clout.
You could.
Like
Clout. Yeah.
I just bought this for $40 million, which makes me cooler.
Yeah. I
You
think
could-
you nailed it, Maliki.
You could basically just get. You could like oversize it. You could get like a big, like giant one, and just draw 3 little lines. And
Just grab a paint roll and just go.
Oh, I don't even think this guy used a paint roller. I think he just like he has a huge canvas and he had like
Well, no,
a
he just
paintbrush
did
maybe
with
this
no-
size and he went like this. And
Were
then-
they big lines? You know what he did, Malachi?
got
He
15
grabbed a huge
minutes.
stencil. He made himself a plastic stencil and just painted over it to make the lines perfect.
No, I don't even think they're perfect. I think they're just like, I think they're kind of wobbly. But they're just lines. They're not even straight. They're just,
Malachi, have you ever seen the Korean flag?
yeah.
It's got like the corners popping because they're all like weird.
Have you ever seen the British flag?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of lines.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Canadian flag?
You mean the Canadian flag?
Canadian, yeah.
Yeah, it's a maple leaf.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the American flag?
Yeah, it's 50 stars and 13 red and white lines.
I don't know. I feel like one day there's gonna be 51 stars.
I think
in
so.
Alley.
I wonder, how do you think they're going to do it when it gets to that? Where do you think they'll
Well,
put that?
They'll probably take one of those islands over, like maybe the.
Right, I know, but how do you think they'll change the flag?
Oh, they'll just put a star somewhere randomly.
That's what I think. I think they'll put the star like in a stripe or something.
Oh, I just think they'll place the stripe like somewhere random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can put it like in the corner.
Yeah, but they're gonna try to take over like one of the islands in the Bermuda Triangle and then try to find out why.
Or name the 7 territories
Yeah, but-
of America's states.
No, but they'll have to call it a state or people will try to take it over, so yeah, they're paying extra for that one. You got less than 15 minutes.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Got 13
The
second, 13
the
minutes.
heat is on, is what they say, and
Yeah.
it is on right
Well,
now. Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
I guess I got a drawing tablet, but I mean, I only use that for Photoshop. I do draw a little bit in Photoshop, but I don't draw good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I've
much
seen
do you
them
think
do what
this
to do.
picture is worth?
Oh gosh. I might sell it. And probably maybe ask, I don't know, $500 for it? $400, somewhere around there, 500.
We see if it's featured in the video, we all know it costs a little bit more.
Yeah.
When you feature something somewhere, like, you know, a smashed up car from, what's that one show called?
Yeah.
It's the one with the Top Gear, that one, yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it's a smashed up car from Top Gear versus a smashed up car from, like, just a random person's house, they're obviously going to buy the one, even if it costs more, from the Top Gear.
Okay.
Because
So they
it's
got
just...
pretend that
No,
one's
because it was just with the Top Gear people.
Oh, 'cause
It was
has
on the
their-
show.
'cause
It
it's
was
on their show,
yeah,
so
it
it's
was
worth
on-
more money.
Yeah.
I was about to say, don't people like whenever they get your paintings or just any painting from someone that's really famous, like I bet they just are like, they just rip open the box and they're like, okay, this is my fragile baby, and then
Yeah.
they're
Have you
like, don't touch
A
that.
little bit, yeah.
Have you ever collabed with someone really famous?
I don't think so.
Have you ever
Maybe,
collabed with
I don't know.
a vestment maker?
You should collab.
With a vestment maker?
You know what?
I have collabed with a vestment maker.
Who?
That's a good question. Her mom.
Your mom.
That's pretty funny. For
Haven't
me.
you made 2 things for her vestments?
You got
Um,
11
Like
minutes.
3.
Oh goodness, oh goodness, I
12.
gotta make this yellow
Yeah.
work. Here, I just went crazy with this yellow, now I gotta pull it together.
Oh,
See
you better
that.
do it quick. Quick.
Let's see.
What color are you gonna do the straps? Just white?
White, I'm gonna leave them white because it's a white shirt that she's wearing, so I'm just gonna leave that.
Yeah. So it kind of looks like her arms are
So on
detached.
this
but
one
they're
you
not.
left out the tattoo too?
What do you guys think? What do you think it needs? Where do you think it needs more work?
It needs more work. Right. Oh, sorry.
Hold on.
Right there.
Okay.
And
right
the
in
nose.
here?
The nose. Get the nose. Get the nose.
Like here.
Yeah, get the nose. You
Like-
got 10 minutes to get the nose. Oh,
And
not with the
maybe,
yellow.
like,
With
down by
brown.
the
Brown.
lip,
Brown.
maybe on,
Yeah. Bleed the
yeah.
colors. Bleed the colors.
Bleed
Yeah.
the colors, okay.
Yeah. Bleed them like you bleed the mixture of
Okay.
fuel.
And then I need my little, get me one of those little white sponges over there. I always need those
Yeah,
too.
that always helps.
I'll do it for you.
Let's
No,
see
I'm
here.
sorry.
I'm gonna put a little bit like.
I need to get a clean one.
Yeah, you got
Darker.
10 minutes. You got 10 minutes.
Okay, we gotta start pulling this thing together now, don't we?
You gotta
Okay.
go quick.
You have to get more brown up somewhere. You gotta get more brown on the nose. I think it needs more brown.
Okay, well, let that set up. You can only, get the hairdryer going. There's a hairdryer over there. See it? In there? Maybe get it plugged in. Down here, there's a power strip. Yeah. Give me the
Someone put
hairdryer.
the Conveyor. No. That's
Got
not
it.
Conveyor. That's Con Air.
Aunt Allie,
Yeah.
where do you get all your inspiration to all these?
Hey,
Paintings.
Mom, look, it's Con Air.
I
not
get my
Conveyor.
inspiration by just the people in my life.
I can't.
Oh, coming through. Coming through. Wait, give me this one.
Now I see why you need.
Don't unplug anything.
Now I see why you need people to be with you. And
See, I need assistants. You guys are my assistants. I need a hairdryer. I need a sponge. I need.
Hairdryer?
Why don't you plug it in on the underneath, Malachi, like the power strip that's on top of my computer?
oh, I got it.
Hi, Auntie.
Plug it in on this one on top of the computer up there. Do you see it?
You got 9 minutes, Mom.
Oh my gosh, 9 minutes. Okay, I gotta actually paint. I gotta get.
You gotta stop.
I'm getting
pointing.
nervous. I'm getting nervous now.
You gotta
I'm getting
stop
super
using-
nervous.
Oh, where are these gooses?
They're cute. You can have them. I
The power
found them.
strip.
Okay, well that's not working.
There's
Okay,
not a
well,
power strip.
huh?
There's not a power strip.
Right here on top of this computer.
Not a power strip. I guess there is a power strip. Put it in
So
the
where'd you get these
transform.
gooses?
Just don't unplug everything because I got 9 minutes left.
Where'd you get these gooses?
They came in that Oh, you got it? Okay.
Uh-huh.
They came in the secretary.
I'll start.
Oh, I love
Okay.
gooses.
Here we go.
Gooses and buffaloes.
Okay, here you go. Take this.
No, I get
8 minutes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Things are getting crazy now.
I know it's like the. It's
And I'm gonna like do something really wild here because I feel like it needs like some green in the background.
That's a good idea.
putting.
Smells
I'm
like
gonna put some
hot.
green back here because I feel like it needs.
It smells like
Something.
heat. I never thought that heat would have a smell, but
It does.
here it is. It smells like boogers.
Lucky. Shh.
Really?
Aunt Allie,
Yeah, hon.
how do you make your browns? Like with the
I use
and
green.
red?
I use like a green and a maroon together.
So
and
maroon's
that's-
the color you use.
Yeah, like a maroon and a green together, and that kind of makes it.
Because when I use a red, it never works. It always turns out like a gray.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's. Yeah, it just depends on
Put
what
this down
you're.
before I throw up.
It also depends on the quality of paint too that you're using.
So, what would be your favorite part about doing a painting?
I like Pop-Tarts.
Like the background?
I like capturing the emotion. That's probably my favorite part is capturing the emotion.
Oh, you're going fast. Oh, you're
Okay.
getting a background?
Yeah, I think I need a little bit of green just to like set off the reds and stuff in here. Now I'm gonna go in with some real darks.
You need to go in with a sponge.
Better do it fast because you only got 7 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for reminding me, guys.
We need it like when they have those slideshows, like, it needs a name. But yeah, I think you should do a 10 second, 1 minute, 10 minutes challenge, don't you think?
Yeah.
Allie,
That'd be a nice one.
Yeah, hon.
what if you had your own broadcast of you painting?
Yeah, I'll be the TV host. Yeah, those big TV companies can call me.
So, what are these gooses even supposed to be?
They were just in a drawer in that secretary that we got from the antique store.
Oh,
And I thought they were
that one.
interesting. Yeah.
That was one of the last pieces we ever got. No, it's a mirror.
Yeah, the mirror was the last piece we got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, the last piece that we picked up was that one book about, what was his name? Michael.
That was, Norman Rockwell.
Norman Rockwell, yeah.
Yeah.
That was our last one. And then
Until it.
that day it was gone, I think.
Aunt Allie,
the next 2 days later. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What would you rate your artist skills from 1 to 10?
Oh, maybe an 8. I mean, compared to the whole like history of artists, maybe a 7 or an 8.
We don't rate it
I was
through- we don't-
thinking
no,
if
I-
you
I mean, I'm comparing myself to like Andrew Wyeth or something.
No,
Yeah, like the greatest, maybe a 7.
what about Daniel Johnston?
Yeah,
Daniel-
he's very intuitive.
he's a singer. But I guess
He
he did
was
also
an artist
make art.
and a
too.
singer.
Yeah, well,
He
he
was
was
both.
he was an artist in his like in his 90s, and then
Okay, now I gotta
a
get
singer
this
in
like
his.
thing in
You
here.
only have 5
Since he was
minutes.
a kid.
Oh gosh, guys. Oh gosh, it's coming down to the wire
Wait,
now.
he was a singer since he was a kid.
It's weird because I thought this was gonna be like an hour. Like
I-
I felt like right whenever it was like the beginning, I was like, oh no, how long is this gonna take? And then now I was like,
It
At first
goes
I-
too fast, doesn't it?
at first I was like, oh, is this ever gonna end?
Speaking
and
about
then
Daniel Johnston, I think he's.
you only got 4 minutes now, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I like
it goes really fast.
I like his voice.
Hey, Allie,
Yes, hon.
who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, like growing up when I was a kid, was Andy Warhol.
Who's
I
Andy?
loved Andy Warhol.
I've never heard of Andy Warhol.
Oh yeah,
I have.
isn't he the one that does the calendars? No, not the calendar.
No, he does like the
Not the
Campbell soup cans.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
That's,
he's not.
for a second I thought I was thinking of the
So let's see here.
calendar.
Now I gotta do
Well,
a
I was
little
just
bit more.
I picked one watching
A little bit
one on
more.
Google, and then I got this huge Charlie horse. Do you know what that is? You know what a Charlie
Yeah.
horse is, right?
Yeah, I think it's a big
It's
honor.
where
I think it's a
muscle holds
not a big honor.
right there.
I think
Oh yeah.
I got a huge.
I
Charlie
think
horse.
you're probably happy to be mentioned on a YouTube channel, Philly.
What you? Oh yeah, you'll be on a YouTube channel, Philly.
Yeah. I don't know how many times have I made an appearance on this channel. Like that.
For me, I've only been on
Me?
here for like three times.
Yeah.
This is probably my 3rd time.
When have you been on here?
One was the whenever she was first. Well, whenever mom was first doing it, kind of. We were outside and we were riding on our bikes.
Me and you?
Yeah.
So we were
Yeah,
both
remember
mentioned.
that? I remember that.
Oh yeah.
And then another
That
one.
was fun.
The other one that I was in. I'm trying to remember it. It was.
I was in the recap
It was-
special.
Uh,
It was
So
in
do
like the middle.
I'm gonna rehearse some red colors, guys. What am I down to? Oh my.
You're down to
Oh
3
my.
minutes.
I need to get bigger
You're about
brushes here.
to you're about to hit only 2 minutes now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh goodness.
You're about to hit
oh
2
goodness.
2
Yeah,
minutes.
Allie.
You got
So-
2 minutes now.
Are you gonna
Do
use
you try
that?
to do the same thing as they do in that painting right there? Or like
This
that
is just
painting?
my.
That's not painting. That's a picture.
Yes, I know.
And that turns it watercolor. She photoshopped it.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
I feel like sometimes you just want to like whenever something's like blank, sometimes you want to put more art into it. That's what I feel like. Whenever like,
Yeah.
for like bunny,
Yeah.
this one, the bunny. I felt like I don't know, I just felt like you put more
Well, that took me like
that took you like a
20
month.
hours.
That took you like a month.
Yeah, I put like 20 hours into it, or 18 to 20 hours. That's a lot of hours. You know what I mean?
Because you can see all.
This is 50 minutes.
fine
This is
details.
50 minutes.
You're about to
So-
hit 1 minute.
This is all the really
Oh
fine
my,
details.
oh
It's
my,
about to
oh
be
my.
1 minute.
Wait,
Oh
how much do
my.
you have?
You only got 1 minute.
No, she has
One
2
minute.
Okay,
minutes.
guys,
No,
I'm
she has
gonna
1
put
minute.
this.
2. That's 2.
Oh, it's dripping.
Oh.
If you're rounding,
I
that's
want
2.
to drip. I want to drip there. Okay, gotta get this. And then,
I
let
am.
me see here.
Yeah, because most of the paintings that I've ever seen,
Okay, and then
you normally always, whenever
I
I was
just do
born,
like one little
when I was born, I
thing right
always,
here.
whenever I was born, I
Do you-
never saw you use any other paint but watercolor.
Yeah, that's true.
And I know you use different ones, but still, the only one that I ever see you using is watercolor. By the way, why do you like watercolor so much?
Because it's just easy for me to handle.
And I feel
It's just
like
very easy for me to handle.
whenever you do your paintings, you normally always like bunny and basically all paintings, you always have, like, the background is always kind of like drips,
Yeah.
you know.
Just putting like a little highlights in here. And
You
tell
only
me
got
how much you guys want to count it down for me.
It's only
I have
on
a
50,
49,
40.
48, 47, 46, 45,
It doesn't go that fast.
44,
Oh,
It's a
the
little-
line is
42,
moving.
41,
Yeah.
I'm going
40,
to soften these
39,
highlights a little bit.
38, 37, 36, 35,
Yeah.
34, 33.
Don't do it. Don't do it until 10
Which one do you
seconds.
like?
Okay. 39. I don't know.
Are you done?
Go!
I don't know.
Sponge it. Sponge it. Sponge it.
No, I don't want to sponge it.
You're dropping so
Well, I could sponge it. Got 19 seconds. Okay.
Sponge it really quickly.
15,
No.
14,
At 10.
at 10,
T minus. No, that's
There we go.
10,
Kind of soften the forehead a
9,
little.
8, 7, 6, 5,
We're
4,
countdown with us.
2,
1. And you're done.
Ah.
Don't touch it. So, did you get what you wanted? Did you achieve what you wanted to?
Okay. It's done.
Did you achieve what you wanted to?
I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting.
really-
So this is what I did in 50 minutes.
That
You,
looks
you
really
kinda,
good.
Nice.
I felt like you should have done like a little bit.
I should have done more in here.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's kind of too bright there.
Yeah, and
it's
maybe
kind
like a
of.
little bit
Put it
of
out. Which one do you like better, acrylic or watercolor?
Okay.
The way it looks.
I like
That was amazing.
watercolor. What do you guys think? Is it okay?
It is
looks really
amazing.
Like there's a lot more I could do to this, right?
Yeah.
There's a
But
lot more I could do.
I feel like whenever like someone like a YouTuber that's doing art, I feel like whenever they shut off the camera, I bet they just like go in and touch up stuff, and then they're like, okay, guys.
And then they do the
Here it
final
is.
picture.
So you think they do their 50-minute and then they turn it off and they
They
do another
cheat.
50 minutes?
Yeah.
You think that's what they do?
Yeah, I feel like they just do it, and then they
Peace.
spend like all this time, and then they're like, okay, this
Oh,
only
no,
took 50
okay.
minutes. How good is it?
Adios.
Well, I am going to sign this right now
Oh, you're signing it?
and call it done because that was 50 minutes, right?
Whoa, nobody said you
So you guys are going to witness me.
Oh, I'm sorry to say this, but the signing it was within part of the 50 minutes. So
What is that?
it's within part of the 50 minutes, which means you're cheating.
No, I'm signing it now. No, this isn't cheat. This is just putting my final.
Maliki. It's worth them all inside.
Okay, so are we done? Are we gonna do an outro?
This isn't. I have to paint the rest in there. but
Are we
I
doing
kinda
an
scratched
outro?
that. Okay, what now?
Are we doing an outro? Like, what's gonna be our outro?
What do you mean?
Hey, you can't paint in the rest.
I'm gonna paint in the rest. Yeah, I'm gonna do the rest on like.
You can't do that.
Just give her one more minute.
No, you
This
can't
is-
do that.
yeah,
That's
this-
cheating. This is not official.
No, this is just painting it. Painting the rest of it in like the signature. CAV.
Oh, you're painting the signature. I thought you were trying to cheat and paint the painting.
And
That's what I thought.
I would not have allowed that.
A
Or
U G.
H. Out.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's an H?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
C-A-V-A-N-A-U-G-H.
It is an H.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. That one's a special one.
If not, then I don't know what I was spelling
there
for
we
these
go.
years.
Okay, well,
I
bye.
always used. I
That
always.
was really good.
I used to always put C-A-V-A-N-A-G-H. I never put the U, but now I do. So.
Oh, did you always used to forget it?
Yeah, I always thought that it would. It was
Well, I said bye, I didn't
the U.
So, an official bye.
Let me see. How long do you think it takes to do a bigger painting?
Oh, it just depends. I mean, a big painting can take.
A year.
It could take
It took
300 hours. I mean, it could be.
that Kiki one.
Like, yeah,
that
that-
Kiki one took like it was like a half a year, and then like throughout. You started like in. You started
I know, it was-
July,
yeah.
and then you went all the way down to December, all the way
Yeah,
to like
Allie,
May
you know,
something.
Yeah.
Hey, Allie,
it took me forever.
you know what Isaac reminds me of?
What?
Teddy.
Oh, really?
His face. The way
Except for
Okay, guys,
Teddy.
this is it. We're gonna sign off. Say goodbye.
Adios.
Bye. 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 Bye.